Stone CDJR. Not only do we sell Jeeps, we learned how to drive them. Stone CDJR, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.
My father, Gardner Stone, has grown our dealership with one thing in mind: to treat people the way you want to be treated. Well, the way you buy a vehicle now is everything is ordered, so customers have to pick where they want to buy a vehicle. The people coming back for their second, their third, their fourth, their fifth vehicle, it's a good relationship, but that tells you that they know that we're going to take care of them. At G Stone Motors, we just don't make customers, we make long-lasting friends, and I think that separates us.
G Stone Motors, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.
iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 170,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams. Race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12 Hour. Additional partners include IMSA, World of Outlaws, Supercars, and IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own Indianapolis 500, Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
Welcome in here tonight, race fans, to Volusia Raceway. Here tonight, round number 10, presented by G Stone Motors. Visit www.gstonemotors.com. They are one of our premier sponsors here with the 802 Modified Series. We talked about it, round number 10. Well, we've been to Charlotte, Volusia in rotating fashion for 9 weeks already, and we're right back here for round number 10 at Volusia. Race winners that have picked up wins here at Volusia: C.J. LeVere, Cole Day, Dean Reynolds, and C.J. LeVere picking up another one last time we were right here at this dirt track. Well, race fans, I hope you're all buckled up and ready to go tonight because, well, my name's Roger Muth up here in the booth, and I'm ready to bring you the racing action here tonight. Heat races, last chance qualifier, and a feature event on the docket here tonight. But right now, these drivers are out in qualifying and, of course, picking up the Elmo's Pit Stop Fast Time Award. That is going to go to the driver of car number 4, picking up his first pole award of the season. So Scott Rayome, driving car number 4 for the Brissett Racing Stables. He will pick up his first Fast Time Award of the season. Congratulations to Scott for picking that up. So that'll put him P number 4 in our first heat race of the evening. Drivers are starting to make their way down trackside here tonight, so we'll start to see those drivers work their way onto the starting lineup. And of course, your starting lineup brought to us by G Stone Motors. Take a quick look here at the starting lineup. Starting on the front row here tonight, driving the number 93 here. This is Jason Butterfield driving the number 93. To his outside, the driver out of Vermont driving the number 22. That is going to be Dylan Rabtoy. Starting back in P number 3, hailing out of Crossville, Tennessee. It's the number 98 out the gate here tonight. Racing Jason Dobbs will start P number 3. And he had the almost pit stop fast time award here tonight. He drives car number 4 out of New York. That's Scott Rayome. He'll start back there in 4th. While the 03 out of the Brissett Racing Stables, this is Speedy Brissett. He will start back in 5th. Starting 7th here tonight out of the Brissett Racing Stable, so 3 of the Brissett Racing entries here tonight. Starting car 02 back into position number 6. That will be Eric Riel, and a scratch here tonight in car 00. That will be Doug Ungari. He will be a scratch as he had a family emergency. So that is your starting lineup here for heat race number 1 tonight. Of course, heat race number 1 brought to us by G-Stone Motors. So as we wait here tonight, race fans, who do you think is going to pick up this first heat race of the evening? Butterfield's going to start out front. All drivers will qualify in here out of heat race number 1. It'll be Butterfield, Rabtoy, Dobbs, Rayome, Brissett, and Riel. 6 cars, 8 laps the distance here tonight once we get these pace laps underway. Looking at the point standings before we go racing here tonight. Speedy Brissett is, of course, our top driver here in the series. He has an average finish all season long of finishing 5th in feature competition action. Has yet to actually park that machine in victory lane this year, picking up a feature event win. And sitting in 2nd, he is sitting just 6 points out of the championship top spot. That's the driver out of Kutztown, Pennsylvania. That's Josiah Millen. Millen has picked up a win back at the dirt track at Charlotte. That was round number 7. He is sitting 2nd in points. And the man who has 2 wins on the season, both of them right here at Volusia, that is going to be C.J. Levere. He is sitting, it looks like, 16 points out of the championship top spot. Then there's a big gap back to Dylan Rabtoy, who's 4th in the championship standings coming in. And Brandon Guerin is also back there sitting in that 5th spot. That's your top 5 coming into the night's racing competition. We'll see which driver will walk away gaining some points or who will start to plummet here in the final couple rounds of the season. We just have 2 more feature events after tonight left on the docket, and those are going to go on display in the next coming weeks, but it's going to also go to a driver vote. I was just told here tonight before we came live onto the air from the race officials that it will all go to a driver's council vote. So the drivers that you see competing here tonight will vote on the next 2 rounds of competition for the 802 Modified Series. So that's going to be interesting. They're going to throw a couple of the tracks that we have here on the iRacing.com platform up for, well, a little bit of a vote and see where we go to round down the season. But the iRacing.com safety truck is off the racing surface, so we will go 8 laps around as the green flag comes out. This time by the racing to turn number 1 as Butterfield goes down to the bottom side as Rabtoy has the outside lane. Who's going to come out of turn number 2 with the race lead? It's a dead heat down the back straightaway. The 98 of Racing Jason trying to stick his Tennessee Volunteers number 98 in there if he can possibly get it done. Lap number 1 going to go to the driver of the car, number 22. Rabtoy working the outside lane right now as this track is very heavy still, so a lot of racing grip out there, a lot of moisture in the track here tonight. There you see the number 93A of Jason Butterfield work the bottom side, but the outside rolls. It'll be the number 22. That time down into turn number 1. Look at Dobbs trying to thread the needle. The 98 trying to come right up the gut like a running back. Right on board with our Stone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram onboard camera. You're riding on board the number 98 of Racing Jason here. Just nowhere to go. Rush hour traffic out in front of the number 98. 3 wide down the back straightaway they go. 3 wide battle for the race lead. Everybody got to transfer. A little contact there from the number 98 of Racing Jason. Little contact back there. Scott Rayome, Speedy Brissett, and number 22 of Rabtoy getting into it. Scott Rayome, who was the fast time qualifier tonight, going to get shuffled all the way back to running into the 6th spot. Battle for the race lead as they work down the back straightaway. It's 4 to go. It'll be 3 to go this time by at the line. The number 98 of Dobbs now the race leader for the last 2 laps. Butterfield has not left the bottom side of the speedway here tonight. He has just stuck it right down on the bottom side. A long way from a home, but he travels down around the bottom side tonight. Rabtoy starting to make his way back. The old popsicle sticks are being thrown up. give them just 2 laps to go here as look at Speedy Brissett. He has now caught the action here tonight as they work off turn number 2 down the back straightaway again. Just a lap and a half left here. 4 cars under a blanket to pick up heat race number 1's win. Remember, everybody will qualify in here tonight. White flag is up. Final trip around the speedway. It's now or never if you want to pick up a heat race win. And looking at it, I don't see either of these top 2 drivers' names on the heat racing wins list this season. So it will be out of 4 at the line. Give it to the number 98, Racing Jason. So Dobbs will pick up a heat race win. It'll be Butterfield Rabswell, your top 3, with Brissett back there into the 4th spot. Riome also in that heat race. That's how they round down that first heat race of the night. Second heat race of the night starting to make its way to the starting lineup, and this is how they will look here. Starting on the front row out of Pennsylvania, driving the number 49 here tonight. This is going to be Dean Meitzler. Starting back into P number 2, driving the number 15, it's the tap dancer himself of Ed Brissett. Back in P number 3, driving the number 99. He made it here tonight by the skin of his teeth. It's the engineer. It's the number 99, a cold day. Starting back into the 4th spot here tonight, driving the Heath Auto Repair number 4. That is C.J. Lovere. He'll start 4th. While it's going to be the 1X2 entry of Rob Lowell in the G-Stone Motorsports entry. Rob Lowell will start back in 5th. Starting back into the 6th position, driving the number 59 here tonight, that's Stephen Brissett. And a scratch driving car number 124 here tonight, Francis Major out of Canada, driving the 124. He'll be a scratch here tonight in heat race number 2. So we've had 2 scratches here in our first 2 heat races. Angari having a family emergency. He has scratched from his first heat race of the from the first heat race of the night, so he'll have to go to a last chance qualifier if he were to make it. That Bob Hilbert Sportswear number 49, though, will lead us to the green flag racing competition here in heat race number 2. So it'll be Meitzler and it'll be Brissett on the front row. Another 8 laps going to be the distance here in heat race number 2. All cars to qualify out of this heat race. We will have one more heat race left here this evening. StoneCDJR.com, our presenting sponsor here in heat race number 2. We get these modifieds kicked off. This time by, there you see them as they all come by the picture. The iRacing.com safety truck is in. Put it up on the board. Here we go. 8 laps to go. Heat race number 2. Meitzler working the bottom side. Him and Day made a little contact there. It looks like Meitzler may have checked up just a little bit. 3 wide down the back straightaway they go. Ed Brissett to the outside. Tight there. A little bit tight for the 49 of Dean Meitzler. Lap number 1. Tap dancing his way to the race lead. That'll be the number 15 of Ed Brissett. So Brissett will lead lap number 1. The question is, who's going to lead the next 7 laps? Because here comes Cole Day on the bottom side. We saw Butterfield not leave the bottom side of the speedway in heat race number 1 at the line. Give it to the 99 of Cole Day. So the 99 will lead that lap. He goes right down to the bottom side. He stays there. Look at the 49 now, Dean Meitzler. Meitzler thinking about taking car number 49 and putting it down on the bottom side. Now Day going to open up the bottom here. Slides through a little bit of that slick down in 3 and 4. It'll be Day. Then it'll be Meitzler and Brissett. There is the number 4. Oh, a little wheel contact there. Meitzler sideways. Meitzler around down to turn number 1 and 2. That'll bring out the first caution flag of the evening with just 5 laps to go here. So Dean Meitzler going around him and Ed Brissett making a little contact. Stephen Brissett also getting wrapped up in that just a little bit. There you see the driver of car number 49 out of Pennsylvania. He'll tag the back of the field, but the question is, let's watch that back and see exactly what happened to the 49. There you see Meitzler, the orange and black machine down to the bottom side. There's Ed Brissett. They're going to make a little contact right there. Ed Brissett's going to climb that right rear bar of the 49, spinning Meitzler around, and well, you see the rest of what happened there. Let's see if we can ride on board with Stephen Brissett. Stephen driving car 59 here tonight. He was running back into the 6th spot as just nowhere to go on the rebound there. Rob Lowell in that Stone Motorsports entry. So, first caution flag of the evening out. Everybody will have to re-rack them, restack them. One driver going to the back of the field there. It looks like the 1X2 entry. That will be Rob Lowell. He was involved in it, so he will drop to the tail end of the longest line. Not very long. It's just back to the 6th position here in heat race number 2, so not really much going to be lost there for Rob Lowell. He'll still be able to take that Stone Motorsports entry towards the front of the field here before the night is over. The iRacing.com safety car lights are still on here around the speedway, so we'll see if they do drop off this time by on that Silverado. It does look like they're going to get the 1 to go marker here. Single file formation here in our heat race. So, of course, we are under 10 laps to go, and anytime under 10 laps to go here on the iRacing.com platform, we do go single file. Cole Day, a 3-time winner this season. 2 of his wins, though, coming at the dirt track at Charlotte. 1 win coming right here at Volusia, trying to pick up a heat race win. He's a 3-time heat race winner on the season. So we'll see if he can pick up another one, or if the tap dancer's going to come up here, or maybe the Hornet driver, car number 4 there of C.J. LeVere. Maybe he'll come up here and pick up the big old W here tonight. Green flag back into the air. Cole Day going to say, chase me if you can to turn number 1. Battle will be on for second, though. Here comes that 4R entry. C.J. LeVere going to now take over P number 2 as they work down the back straightaway. It's 4 to go as the green flag comes back out here. So Day will be the first one to come back across the line. It'll be Day, LeVere, Brissett, and Brissett. That's Ed Brissett leading the number 59 of Steven Brissett. So a family rivalry here. Out of the Brissett Racing entries, Dean Meitzler's back there in the 5th spot along with Rob Lowell. Popsicle Stick's going to go up this time. You see the damage on the car number 59 as they come out of the corner. A little bit of that front wing piece, nose piece, missing off 59 after he made the contact with Dean Meitzler. Cole Day all alone out front has opened up the biggest gap we have seen all night long. And white flag will go up into the air, and they will race this one out here to the checkered flag. First one to the line will pick up the heat race number 2. And no change in position, so it'll be Cole Day, C.J. LeVere, Ed Brissett, Steven Brissett, Dean Meitzler, Rob Lowell, all coming across the line. So Cole Day will pick up heat race number 2, brought to us by StoneCDJR.com. As that'll leave us with 1, the final heat race of the night. Starting on the pole of this one, driving the number 46 here tonight, the D&H Automotive entry, that is Jonathan Hutchins. And starting in P number 2, the Venom Racing entry, it is Snake Baker in car number 97. That's Butch Snake Baker starting there in car number 97 in second. Starting in the Jordan Hen Racing number 40 here tonight out of Kutztown, Pennsylvania, driving car number 40. That's Josiah Millen. He's picked up 1 feature event win this season. Starting to his outside, it's the dirt car entry, car number 79, the Full Throttle Motorsports driver. That's Dean Reynolds. He's picked up a win here at Volusia this season. He'll start back in 4th. Starting into the 5th position, driving car number 29J. That is going to be Justin Carby in 29J here tonight. And starting shotgun, he drives the Coors Light entry out of New York, driving car number 16. This is Craig Bristol. Bristol will start shotgun to the field here tonight. That's how they're lined up and ready to go tonight. New colors on car number 40 of Josiah Millen. He's driving the Jordan Hen replica number 77H entry. Slap some new numbers on that here tonight. So we'll see if they can bring new colors. A little bit of good luck for Millen. 6 cars. It would be 4 to qualify. The other 2 drivers here that finished 5th and 6th will go to a last chance qualifier if needed here tonight. This is the final heat race of the evening, though, for the 802 Modified Series, presented by G-Stone Motors as the green flag will come out this time by Jonathan Hutchins says now is the time as they race into turn 1. Out of turn number 1, it'll be the number 46 of Hutchins. Oh, Millen with a loose entry that time. Tagged the brakes, got out of shape, but so does Snake Baker. First lap will go to the number 46 of Hutchins. He is the race leader, but the dirt car, number 79 of Dean Reynolds, looking them all down the back straightaway. One car having to come to pit road here. That will be the number 16 of Bristol. So Bristol to pit road. Still anybody's ball game here at the front of the field. The 46 was the race leader of Hutchins. But here comes the number 79. Reynolds down the back straightaway. Trying to take the race lead. A wide arc there by the 46. Got to send the 79 up the raceway. The number 97 of Baker tried to close the door. Trying to thread the needle. He got the door closed on him, but he got it closed again. Big stack up that time. Hutchins up the speedway, and Baker nowhere to go. Millen says, thank you very much. I'll come down through the bottom side with my number 40 machine. It is Dean Reynolds leading the way with the battle for the second position currently. It's still going to be Hutchins on the outside. Millen working the inside lane here as they come out of turn number 4. Here they come, this time by number 79 of Reynolds is your race leader. 3 laps to go. Remember, all cars will qualify at the end of the night here. Top 4 will go straight to the feature. The rest of the drivers will have to go to a last chance qualifier. As it'll be Reynolds, it'll be Millen. They finished 1 and 2 the other week. Seems like every time they get together, they run 1 and 2. Millen now pressuring the back bumper with just a lap and a half left to go. Millen going to go to the outside here, see if there's any grip up to the top lane out of turn number 4. They will see the white flag displayed this time. Reynolds sees the white flag. Everybody giving chase. Millen with a tight car that time. Got it tight. Was not able to get the power down. And that'll give the heat race number 3 win. Dean Reynolds going to set sail. It'll be Reynolds, Hutchins, Millen, Baker, Carby across the line. That's how your final heat race will come here tonight. So Dean Reynolds picking up the big win here in heat race number 3. We will go to a last chance qualifier here. 6 cars look to be scheduled for this one. So this is our last chance qualifier here tonight. And it looks like this. Starting on the front row, he set quick time here tonight. The Almost Pit Stop Fast Time Award winner. That's car number 4, Scott Riome. Is outside out of Pennsylvania, driving car number 49. That's Dean Meitzler. He'll go P number 2. You just saw him in that final heat race of the evening. That was the 29J of Justin Carby. Carby driving the 29J. He'll start there in P number 3. Starting back into the 4th spot, then driving the 02 for the Percent Racing entries. This is Mr. Eric Riel. Mr. Eric Riel back and forth. And driving the boss's car here tonight, the 1X2 of Rob Lowell will start back in 5th, while Craig Bristol will tag the back of the field. And it does look like one driver making it back from his emergency will be the 00 of Doug Ungari out of Montana. So Ungari will tag the back of the field there in his 00 entry. So 7 cars actually make the call to the grid here tonight. Who do you think, race fans? Who is going to pick up the big W here in the last chance qualifier? This is all for starting position in our feature event here tonight because everybody will make the show. One car not to make the grid here tonight. That's Francis Major. So Major will not make the call here tonight at Volusia. Or C, they will be given the opportunity to make the feature event here tonight. So as long as he can get that car out onto the speedway, he will get to start the feature. So next time by, we drop the hammer on the last chance qualifier. Of course, our last chance qualifier brought to us by Stone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Middlebury, Vermont. iRacing.com safety truck headed to the safety of pit road away from these 358 modified drivers. Green flag is up. Put 10 laps on the board. Let's see how this works. So one car going to tag the inside wall there. That was the number 4, Scott Riome. And a terrible start for Meitzler. He will come out smelling like a rose down the back straightaway. Ungari making a little contact with the 29J. Little right rear action there. Everybody looks like they're actually able to hang on and keep it pointed in the forward direction. Scott Riome, who hit the inside retaining wall, will actually look to take the race lead. Scott Riome down to the bottom side here. Meitzler working the outside, 1 lap in the books. It went to Meitzler. That lap, though, will go to number 4 of Scott Riome. So 1 for 1 here as Scott Riome going to slide up in front of the number 49 down the back straightaway. Right on board, you're on board with your race leader, Scott Rayo. Remember, he picked up the almost pit stop fast time award here tonight out in Volusia. Battle for that third spot, though. Look at the 00 of Ungari work the bottom side of the speedway. He'll look to pick up the spot from Eric Riel. Riel driving the 02, the white and green Brissett Racing entry. Looks like Ungari going to be able to work the bottom. Goes catfishing here tonight. Exactly what he likes to do up there in Big Sky Country. If you're not hunting and fishing in Sky Country, you're doing something wrong. Scott Realm still the race leader this time by. We'll pick up the halfway home flags in the last chance qualifier. Remember, all drivers will transfer in. This is just for position in your starting spot of the feature. All drivers make the feature. It's just for the starting spot. The 29J there you see, and the 1X2 of Rob Lowell. They made a little contact back there. There you see the G Stone Motors, Stone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram entry. Rob said he's taking the boss's car out tonight. I told him, if you take the boss's car out, you better not scratch the boss's car. Don't put a scratch on it. Don't twist it. Don't bend it. And so far here tonight from Rob Lowell, well, he nicked up the Nerf bar. Good thing is, they still had one of them in the trailer. Pass there. There goes Rob around the number 29J of Justin Carby. So Carby a fall back to the 6th spot as we're now 3 laps away from the end of our last chance qualifier. There you see car number 4, Scott Riome out front. He'll pick up the old popsicle sticks. It'll be 2 more times around here tonight for Scott Riome. Dean Meitzler, Doug Ungari, your top 3. Ungari still down around the bottom side. Remember, he missed his qualifying effort here tonight in that 00, and then he missed also the heat race that he was scheduled to run in, and that was heat race number 1. A white flag going up. Ungari is starting to make some headway down on the bottom, but is it going to be a little too late for the driver of that 00? It looks like it will be, so it'll be the 4 of Scott Riome, Dean Meitzler, Doug Ungari, Eric Riel, Rob Lowell, Justin Carby, and Craig Bristol, all coming across the line. So Riome going to go with the Quick Time Award here tonight, and then also picking up that last chance qualifier. We will be in a little bit of an intermission here tonight, race fans. Our feature event is coming up here in just a little bit. All drivers that you saw on the track here tonight will make tonight's feature event here at Volusia. It's round number 10, and it's coming up after our invocation here tonight. Race fans, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with feature racing competition.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rackets regular, their bombs bursting in air, gave
CDJR. Not only do we sell Jeeps, we learned how to drive them. Stone CDJR, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.
My father, Gardner Stone, has grown our dealership with one thing in mind: to treat people the way you want to be treated. Well, the way you buy a vehicle now is everything is ordered, so customers have to pick where they want to buy a vehicle. The people coming back for their second, their third, their fourth, their fifth vehicle, it's a good relationship, but that tells you that they know that we're going to take care of them. At G Stone Motors, we just don't make customers, we make long-lasting friends, and I think that separates us.
G Stone Motors, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.
Welcome back here to Volusia Race Fan. Getting ready to kick things off here tonight for our feature event here at Volusia. 40 laps the distance here for round number 10. It's the final trip to Volusia, so if you want to put your name in the record books with C.J. LeVere, Cole Day, Dean Reynolds, along with C.J. LeVere again, well, you gotta do it here in round number 10. We won't be back in round number 12 at Volusia. We will be at a mysterious track yet to be announced here to the drivers, as they will vote on the next two rounds this coming week to see where we go. Where do you think we should go, race fans? Tune in, chime in, and let's see if we can persuade these drivers of where to head next week. But it is time to light the fire under these 358 modifieds here tonight. This is your starting lineup for your feature event. Starting on the front row, he drives out of Crossville, Tennessee, the number 98. Out the gate, it's racing Jason Griffith Dobbs. There's outside, the young engineer just got done designing some front sway bars for an Indy car. It's the engineer, the number 99, Nicole Day. Starting in row number 2, driving the dirt car entry, number 79, out of North Syracuse, New York. That's Dean Reynolds. Out of Syracuse, New York, driving the number 93, Jason Butterfield entry. Will go fourth here tonight. Well, it'll be C.J. LeVere back into P number 5 with a Heath Auto entry. He's a two-time winner here at Volusia. And driving the number 46, having his best starting spot of the feature events this season, the 46 of Jonathan Hutchins. And back into the 7th spot, driving the raised iron tubing out of Vermont entry car number 22, that's Dylan Rabtoy. Back into P number 8 here tonight, driving car number 15. He's fresh off some tap dancing lessons. This is Ed Brissett, driving car 15. Starting back into the 9th position out of Kutztown, Pennsylvania, driving the Jordan Hen Racing number 40. This is Josiah Millen. Back into the 10th spot, he leads the points championship coming in here tonight. That'll be the number 03 of Speedy Brissett. Brissett back in 10th. Steven Brissett driving the number 59 here tonight for the Brissett Racing entries. He'll start into the 11th spot, while Butch the Snake Baker in the number 97 Venom Racing entry. He'll start back into the 12th spot. Starting 13th here tonight on the call, he set the almost pit stop fast time award. That's the number 4 of Scott Rayome. Dean Meitzler out of Pennsylvania will drive the number 49 here tonight. He'll start 14th. Starting back into the 15th out of Big Sky Country, the driver out of Montana, the Smith Racing Inc. entry. It's the 00 of Doug Ungari. Starting back into the 16th spot, driving the 02 here tonight, that's Mr. Eric Rio, while Rob Lowe in the boss's car, the 1X2 entry, will start 17th. Justin Garvey in the 29J will start back into the 18th, while Craig Bristol will start right there into the 19th position. And a scratch here tonight in our feature event, driving the 124, that's Francis Major. He will take a scratch here tonight. He has not been able to make the call to the grid here tonight at all. Unfortunately for him, his debut here with the 802 Modified Series is going to go to the wayside, but we are ready. You see the cars. They are 19 strong. 19 cars strong. Only one of them can be the winner here tonight. Dobbs and Day on the front row. Green flag in Volusia. Green flags up as we race here in round number 10. The final time at Volusia. It's Dobbs down the back straightaway on the inside. Reynolds really going to throw her sideways down there in turns 3 and 4. At the line, though, it'll be Dobbs, but Day got to fight back on the outside. Dean Reynolds also has some company back there. That's C.J. LeVere. Everybody keeping it steady down the back straightaway. Dobbs has it. Day wants it. Day works the outside. No, it'll be Dobbs at the line once again. Racing Jason holding the top spot for the time being. Everybody's still 2x2. You'd swear we're at the big track just to the east of here at Daytona, because look at them. 2x2. There's an outside groove. There's an inside line here tonight. Where do you go? Day was the race leader that time by at the line. There you see the 99 being scored at the top spot. Reynolds can't make up any ground as he's got that Heath Auto Repair entry right there. Then it's going to be Rabtoy and Jason Butterfield side by side. Day across the line first. Speedy Brissett, Jonathan Hutchins are running there in 7th and 8th. 9th is going to be Stephen Brissett, and Josiah Millen has fallen back to the 10th position. He's losing touch. He needs to keep in pace with that 0-3 of Speedy Brissett if you want to pick up the big championship at the end of the season. Still a lot of racing left to go here tonight. We're already 5 laps in the books. It's still side-by-side battle racing for the race lead as the 99 holds the outside and the 98 out the gate, still working the bottom side. Vols Nation trying to get it done. Vols Nation has not been able to go to victory lane this season. He has picked up a heat race win. He has podiumed a handful of times. It seems like every time Cole Day finishes on the podium, the 98 shows up, and he finishes right there on the podium along with him. At the line, give it to Cole Day once again. The battles are hot, heavy, and just about everywhere. The 00 of Doug Ungari right there. He's battling with Snake in the number 97. Ungari going to roll through the slick that time. He'll wash up the speedway right in front of the number 4 of Scott Rayome. Rayome gave him the benefit of the doubt and allowed him to come on up. There you see our Stone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram onboard camera. This is with Scott Rayome. He's working the outside now here on the 00 of Doug Ungari. Ungari working the bottom side there, trying to get back up there in, kind of in contention with Baker, but not quite able to do it right now. The track's still going through a transition period. The battle, though, don't tell the race leaders it's going through a transition, because, boy, these two good old boys, one's from the Midwest, one's from down south here tonight, battling with the drivers from the Northeast in their own cars. Cole Day has never seen one of these Northeast modifieds, and Racing Jason did see a modified, but that was just rolling down the highway on its way down to South Carolina, as we have some contact towards the mid-pack as caution lights are going to come on. Caution lights on the speedway for the first time here tonight. Ed Brissett and I believe Scott Rayome. Oh no, Rob Lowell. Rob Lowell has some problems. There you see it looks like the rear end may be knocked out of both the 4 and the 1X2 entry. There's Rob Lowell in the G-Stone Motors entry, the driver out of Vermont, having some issues. We have to go back and find out what happened. Scott Rayome, Ed Brissett, and Rob Lowell all being shown as having some problems. Oh, the 4 and the 00 making a little contact. Ed Brissett nowhere to go. Oh, there's the 02 of Eric Riel, and then Rob Lowell, he goes up into the outside wall. He goes out of the picture frame there. And then there you see the Stone entry. Watch this replay back here for the 1X2 entry. Rob Lowe goes to the outside and, just catches the fence and nowhere for Justin Carby to go. He gets involved too. Right on board here with Rob Lowell. Unfortunate there for the driver out of Vermont. So that's the first caution flag of the evening. Of course, that will put us back double file now to bunch the field back up here after the first caution flag. Going to be 12 laps officially completed here tonight at the Volusia Raceway. When we go back racing, 40 laps is the scheduled distance here tonight for these modified drivers. The 79 all-purple dirt car entry was pretty fast there before that caution flag came out. Paul LaCourte, of course, chiming in out there. As we go back green, he's cheering on Rob Lowell out there, or maybe giving him some criticism, maybe. Or let those two duke it out at work. But green flag's back up into the air. The 99 of Cold Day really getting a good jump on the rest of the field. He'll leave Dobbs and Reynolds now battling for that second position as they work down the front straightaway into turn number 1. The groove starts to, seems like it's starting to migrate up. One car tapping the outside wall there. That was the number 98 of Racing Jason. So Dobbs kind of hitting the wall, but it actually helped him. It propelled him. There's the raised iron tubing entry, the number 22 of Rabtoy down to the bottom. One car going around. One car around. It's the 00 entry. The driver out of Montana bringing out the caution flag here. Doug Angari going for a little bit of a ride to bring the caution flag out here. Second caution flag of the evening. Take a look here. What happened to that 00 entry? Angari drives it in, hits the hooks. Nowhere for Eric Riel to go. Riel gets into the back Nerf bars of that 00. Right on board here with Angari. You're going to watch the big checkup. That's Steven Brissett out in front of him. Big checkup. He checks up. And right there's Riel. Riel does a little bit of a slap wheelie like he's Derek Anderson with Gravedigger. I believe at least he still runs Gravedigger. Final look at it here. Big checkup and just know where to go for those drivers. They're running at such close quarters. You just don't have the time to check up. So it's the 99 of Day, then it's Dean Reynolds. So you have an engineer, you have a race director right there of Dean Reynolds. Then you got the softball player of Racing Jason. He's also in the mix. And the four-cylinder Hornet driver of CJ Lavere. Everybody here tonight has a different background of some sorts of auto sports. Of course, Dobbs, I call him softball player, but that's just because that's what he's doing right now. He raced the Hornets division down in Crossville. So he has the racing background. Then you have, well, that's going to be Dylan Rabtoy back there. He races 358 modifieds and 602s. And Speedy Brissett back there. He's also raced some modifieds up in the Northeast. Green flag coming back out here. Cold Day with it down and away once again. We're back to racing. Not quite to the halfway home point here tonight. That'll put Dean Reynolds and Jason Dobbs still side by side, but look at Rabtoy. He is right there in that raised iron tubing. A little bit of a close situation there for the number 79 of Dean Reynolds. Reynolds almost down into the inside wall, that time down to 3 and 4. That's going to allow the outside lane to roll. Look at them as they all work down here, down the back straight away. One driver having some problems, and I believe that was going to be the 46 of Hutchins. Got a little tight up off corner number 2, had to check up. See the big mud clot come out from those. .46 of Hutchins. Dropping back a couple spots from where he started. Now he's locked in a battle. That's the number 40 of Millen down to the bottom side. Here comes Steven Brissett in the number 59. Here comes Snake Baker also. Look at them as they're 3 wide. Battle down the back straight away. It's going to get tight down here into 3. Everybody playing nice. There's a little contact there from Baker and Brissett. That'll put Steven Brissett back now into the 11th spot where he started tonight. Right behind him, Scott Rio, who picked up the Almost Pit Stop Fast Time Award. That's how they run. They're all chasing the youngster. The 99 of Cold Day, the race leader. Next time by, we'll see the halfway home flags. Look at Speedy Brissett work the bottom side. He is all over the back end of the raised iron tubing entry there of Dylan Rabtoy. The G-Stone Motors onboard camera facing back there. Craig Bristol having some problems. Dobbs and Reynolds still can't figure out who's going to have the second spot. Halfway home leader, though, is Cold Day. Battle still rages on for second. Dean Reynolds, who has been at more hockey games just this year up in Syracuse, watching the Syracuse Crunch play, than I've been in my entire life. I've only ever seen one hockey game, but I know who loves the rough play of hockey, and that's Racing Jason. He would love to maybe incorporate a softball team into some hockey players. Somebody who does not like contact very much. Oh, it's Dobbs actually going to jump up over the cushion. Slide job by the number 22. And I was going to talk about that number 22. And now he comes to life here as he takes the spot. He'll roll the outside. Dobbs going to go back down to the bottom side. Normally don't see the 22 venture up to the outside very often, but he is there right now. It's Day, and it's Reynolds running 1 and 2 here as we're coming by this time. We're getting 16 laps to go. Look at C.J. LeVere. There is Speedy Brissett, and then it's going to be Butterfield and Millen. Remember, Brissett and Millen. That's Speedy Brissett and Josiah Millen locked in a battle for the point championship hunt. They are just separated by 6 points coming into the night with just 2 more rounds after tonight left in competition to see if they can figure it out. Millen there flashing by our camera in Jordan Henn Racing number 40. Butterfield up the track there. It looks like C.J. LeVere got a little loose and wasn't able to get back into the throttle. Now Millen goes down, catfishing around the bottom side, just trying to keep that momentum wound up for that 358. Got those dig shocks working here tonight on that number 40 machine. Cole Day has stretched it out to about a 3/10 of a second lead as we continue to watch the battle back here for that 5th position. Speedy Brissett has the 5th spot, then it's C.J. LeVere and Josiah Millen. That's how they run with 13 laps to go. Cole Day is out front still, leading the way here tonight at Volusia. Does anybody have anything for the 99 of Cole Day? Day has gone down to the bottom side, and Reynolds has started to close the gap on him. So Reynolds is coming for your race leader. The question is, will he have time? Will he be able to find a way around that 99 with 11 to go? It is by a Nerf bar. That's how closely we're running at the front of the field here. Look at it down the back straight away. Day's going to get a really good run that time off turn number 2. Here comes that 22 of Rabtoy. Rabtoy's just keeping the momentum built up in that 358. Double high five at the flag stand. It is just 10 more times around the speedway to go. The battle is definitely for the race lead. Reynolds is trying to hold off Raptoy. Day is just trying to run away and hide for his life right now. 9 to go at the line. It's Day, it's Reynolds, it's Raptoy, it's Dobbs, it's Speedy Brissett, C.J. LeVere, Josiah Millen, Jonathan Hutchins, Jason Butterfield, and I believe that's Butch Baker back there. Snake the Baker. Day's trying. Reynolds is really trying to find some momentum. Trying to diamond it off in the corner down the 3 and 4 last time. Goes right down to the bottom. He's a little bit lower than Day that time, and I think he got a great run off the corner. Just not quite good enough. You see the 79. He's going to slide up to the cushion there. See if he can find a little bit of moisture. See if he can bank it off the cushion and get a good run. Gets a great run down into turn number 1. It seems like the 79 and the 20 do really get down into turn number 1 a lot better than the 99 a Cold Day, but that's the thing. You can get there, but can you get around him? Here comes the 98 coming back into this. And there you see Speedy Brissett, C.J. LeVere, Josiah Miller. They're not very far back, and one of these drivers have a big bobble. They will be right there to capitalize on anything that happens here tonight. 3 race leaders down around the bottom of turns 1 and 2. Now the 22 of Rabtoy goes right back to the top side. Look at them as they're going to come this time. They will get just the single high five. It'll be 5 more times around the speedway here tonight. 5 more times, and it seems like Dean Reynolds is faster than the 99. He's right there. Here comes the 22. Rabtoy a squirt down to the inside on that 99. Now Rabtoy's going to have to wrap the bottom down here in 3 and 4. Here comes that 79. Dean Reynolds is going to pull side by side at the flag stand. The battle for the race lead. 4 to go now. That time by at the line. Here's the battle for the race lead. Not a good exit off turn number 2. Down the back straight away they go. It'll be Cold Day holding that 79 at bay. This time, 3 to go at the line. It's Cold Day. It's Dean Reynolds. It's Rabtoy. It's Dobbs. It's Speedy Brissett. C.J. LeVere. Millen has fallen back to running into the 8th spot now as Butterfield has got around him. Look at him. Side by side. Down the back straight away. Wind them up, race fans. Popsicle sticks up, 2 to go. That time, Reynolds inching closer to the race lead. Rabtoy diving off in there, just nowhere to go. Dobbs is now there, ready to battle this one out. Reynolds going to slip off turn number 2. Here comes Rabtoy. Rabtoy going to take the spot now. It'll be the white flag being displayed. This time, it'll be Cold Day taking the white flag, but here comes Rabtoy. Rabtoy going to run the middle down in turn number 1. He'll slide up a little bit to try and carry some momentum off turn 2, but it's going to be Cold Day carrying the momentum down the back straightaway. Here comes Speedy Percent also out of turn 4. It'll be a drag race out of turn number 4. It'll be Cold Day picking up the win with Dylan Raptoy, Dean Reynolds, Speedy Percent, Racing Jason, CJ Lavere, Butterfield, Millen, Hutchins, and Baker. Your top 10 unofficial results on the left-hand side of the screen here tonight. Everything, of course, unofficial till they go through the scales here tonight, and our officials give their thumbs up. Cold Day will pick up the win, though. 79 of Dean Reynolds having to try and get turned back around. He will finish on the podium, though, tonight. Dean Reynolds will finish in the 3rd spot. Cold Day, though, picking up another win. That'll be his 4th win of the season. 2 of them right here at Volusia, and 2 of them at Charlotte. Last time he went back-to-back, he won at Volusia, then went to Charlotte. This time, Cold Day picking up round number 9 at Charlotte and round number 10 right here at Volusia. We'll take a quick step away, race fans. We'll be back here at Volusia in a couple moments to talk to your drivers on the podium here after this.
iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 170,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams. Race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12-Hour. Additional partners include IMSA, World of Outlaws, Supercars, and IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own Indianapolis 500, Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
Welcome back here, race fans, to the Volusia Raceway here tonight for round number 10 for the 802 Modified Series presented by G-Stone Motors. We have a driver down in victory lane here tonight. Let's not hold him up any longer because he's got to get back to the design studios. But how about it, Cold Day? You pick up another big W here tonight with the 802 Modified Series, but you really had to work for this one. The early stages looked like you had it, but late in this race, those hungry hippos were back there coming for you.
Yeah, the track was awesome tonight. You know, it was really 2 lanes pretty much the whole race, and I just had run the top that whole beginning of the race there, and by the time I got to the end and the bottom was a little bit better, I just was not as good as them guys behind me. You know, so glad I could hang on to it and get another win here.
Last time you were here at Volusia was back in round number 4. You were able to actually go to victory lane then. What was different from the track back then till what it was here tonight?
There was just, the bottom was just there tonight. Way back whenever, in the 4th race there, there was a bunch of holes going through 1 and 2 that made the bottom really, really difficult. So it was a lot better just to power around the outside, so I was able to find that line then. And it's a good thing iRacing has some mirrors, because if I didn't, I would have probably been in trouble, because I probably wouldn't have found the bottom as soon as I did, and may not have won the race there.
You talk about winning the race, but were you worried at the end of this one? Dean Reynolds seemed to find something around the middle groove of the raceway, and Rabdoy was up around the top, and then you had Speedy Brissett and Racing Jason. They were bearing down on the back Nerf bars of the 99.
Yeah, it was a super awesome night. It's glad that after all, these races we're getting a lot better, racing around each other, and we're having a lot cleaner races. So that race for the front was awesome. We were all super close. I mean, barely any contacts, and if we did, it was the smallest little bit. So we were able to not even lose any speed hardly, and just have an awesome race. So really glad to be able to hang on to this, and that the race was only 40 laps and not 45 or 50, because who knows what it would have been.
Well, you never know. The bottom may have come back in for you tonight, Cole, but tonight you walk away as the winner of round number 10. Congratulations. The red carpet's going to roll out here. The microphone's going to be yours, but try not to get the carpet dirty this time.
We'll do our best. Always got to thank you for up in the booth for doing awesome broadcasts. I got to thank Rob and all the sponsors, for having this league. Got to thank all the guys that ran up front for, having a super clean race and, driving clean and driving with respect, That's what we come out here every week to do, and have good shows and good races. So, gotta thank all of them, and of course, guys in the Turn 3 channel for they also were helping guide me to the bottom there, because they were able to see what was going on in front. So, gotta thank them also.
Well, there you hear it from Cole Day. He'll go back to the design studio to see if he can work on that sway bar for his Indy car that he's working on. Congratulations to Cole Day as he picks up his 4th win of the season here with the 802 Modified Series. Coming home into the 2nd spot, the race die in tubing, number 22 out of Vermont of Dylan Rabtoy. He really seemed like he had that race die in tubing entry trimmed out here tonight. That car was able to roll the top side, he was able to roll the bottom side, and at the end he was able to pull that slide job there on Dean Reynolds to pick up P number 2, and he came up just short. The distance at the line, the gap, the deficit between 1st and 2nd for Rabtoy, it was .07 at the line. That's the closest race we've had all season with these modifieds. Unfortunately, it does not look like we have a communication established with the driver of car number 22, so Rabtoy will finish 2nd. He picked up 5 spots here tonight, but the man who is here to talk to us, driving car number 79, the dirt car entry out of North Syracuse, New York. How about it, Mr. Reynolds? Looked like you had a hot piece for that youngster up front.
Boy, I tell you, Roger, that was a lot of fun. And, when I got my first win here at Volusia, Cole wasn't here, and I said, that first one was great, but I want to beat Cole Day. I mean, he set himself up as the guy to beat in this series, and, man, I thought I actually had it. I thought that middle groove was good, and I think I just started going too hard, and Dylan, he's awesome. I mean, he runs the bottom well, and then he made that move and got me, and then I said, well, I'm just going to try to see what I can do in that last lap. But I tell you, I hope that race was as much fun for everybody to watch as it was the race.
Well, it looked fun from us up here high above watching it here tonight, because I almost fell out of my chair. I'm sure you almost fell right out of the cockpit. But tell us the success so far this season. You were able to win here at Volusia. You talked about that. But it seems like as the weeks go on, this 79 really starts to get stronger and stronger through the season.
Well, I love running 358s. I'm getting better with big blocks, but my problem is I got a heavy right foot, but that sometimes helps you with a 358. But I just like running 358s because you can run them all out. And, and I joined the Full Throttle Motorsports team, and those guys have been helping me out because I can't get on a lot. Like tonight's the only race I'm going to get off, and I'm going to be done. So they've been helping me out with lines and stuff like that, and that's really helped me get faster. And even with a fixed setup, though, the lines mean everything. And, I've had some fun here. I had a lot of bad luck, lost 2 second-place finishes with circumstances, but still, just to be competitive makes it a lot of fun.
So you're saying you don't get the race much. Is that because we spend too much time watching the Syracuse, the Crunch play? Crush?
Syracuse Crunch. No, I wish that was it. I'm a season ticket holder, and I've only been to 10 games out of 36. As you know, it's my job. It takes up a lot of time, and which is okay. I use this as my getaway, and it's just been a great series. I love this 802 series, and I got to thank the Stone company there, the dealerships, for sponsoring it, and Rob does a great job, and Roger, you do an awesome job. This has just been a lot of fun, and I actually was really disappointed last week, and I'm glad you're doing better. But I love these Tuesday nights.
Well, we're definitely feeling better. We thank you for reaching out to us last week as we were just a little bit under the weather. Of course, Rob put that dog picture with the little thingy on the head and under the weather, so we thank him also. But, hey, a great night of racing here for you, Dean. We got to give the shout-outs. Who helps you out, though, with this dirt car entry?
Again, the Full Throttle Motorsports team I got to thank, and also as you say, the Brissett Racing Stables. They welcome me to their Discord, and they're a lot of fun. And even though we don't have any spotters, we try to help out each other with the lines and stuff like that. And and they'll say, "Hey, try this lane. It's working for me." If they're in the back a little bit, and that's been a lot of fun. But you know what? They're just a lot of fun to hang out with. So this is just a ball. I wish I won it, but I'll take my third. I'm on the podium, talking to the soothed Roger Muth, and then we'll go on to next week.
Well, there you hear it from the driver out of North Syracuse, New York. He drives the number 79 dirt car entry, Dean Reynolds. It's not a win, but it's a podium spot for the driver out of New York. Reynolds will finish third. Dylan Rabtoy will finish second, and Cole Day will walk away as your winner here tonight in round number 10. There's 2 races left in the season. The question being, where will we go and who will be the champion? Well, what came into the night, which was just a 6-point deficit between Speedy Brissett and Josiah Millen, has now, opened up a little bit. That will now be a 10-point gap between your top 2 headed into the final 2 rounds of the season. And we talked about it. Where are we going? We're not coming back to Volusia. We're not going back to the dirt track at Charlotte. Where are we going? iRacing only has a handful of tracks scanned for these modifieds and on the dirt in general. So where will we go? Your guess is as good as ours. No matter where we go, though, the G-Stone Motors Group will be with us. Stone CDJR will be with us. And all of us here at the Turn 3 Racing Network will be there. We hope you join us next week on Tuesday night to watch the 802 Modified Series as we sign off here from Volusia. My name's Roger Muth with the Turn 3 Racing Network. We hope you enjoyed tonight's show from Volusia. We'll catch you in 7 days' time. Until then, race fans, stay safe, and we'll see you in Turn 3.
At Stone CDJR, not only do we sell Jeeps, we learned how to drive them. Stone CDJR, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.
My father, Gardner Stone, has grown our dealership with one thing in mind: to treat people the way you want to be treated. Well, the way you buy a vehicle now is everything is ordered, so customers have to pick where they want to buy a vehicle. The people coming back for their second, their third, their fourth, their fifth vehicle, it's a good relationship, but that tells you that they know that we're going to take care of them. At G-Stone Motors, we just don't make customers, we make long-lasting friends. And I think that separates us.
G-Stone Motors, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.